Hi, my name's Georgina. I'm an Australian, I'm a nurse, and I'm nearly 60, and due to losing teeth, I decided to pursue the idea of all-on-4 for my lower jaw, and I wanted a full denture for the top that I would be able to tape in and out. I had lots of questions and concerns, and I had asked friends, like I'm sure everyone does, and Rajandental had been mentioned to me as a very professional service in India. So I contacted Rajandental, and Prem is a gentleman who handles international patients, and he became my contact person. And when Prem had answered my initial questions, then he organised for me to speak to Dr. Arti, who I spoke via email, and then they rang me at home one evening and answered my preliminary concerns. My dentist at home had explained to me that we definitely had reached the point where I had 10 teeth remaining. Some were actually loose and definitely not viable. So my choice was all-on-4, which I most definitely could not have afforded in Australia. So after my questions were answered and I felt I had good follow-up, Dr. Arti requested OPGs, blood tests, all sorts of medical tests that make you understand that Dr. Arti wanted to be sure I was a good candidate before I left Australia, rather than find out once I got here. So if I had any questions or concerns, I knew I could ask and we could negotiate those issues. Prem assisted us with where to stay, because you do need to be near the dental clinic. So every step of the way you were looked after. We were collected from the airport, and that's my sister and mother came with me. We were brought to the clinic for my first appointment, and from that point I was really impressed. You meet max-fac surgeons and dental prosthesiologists. It's a very professional service. So I couldn't be happier with the expertise and the professionalism that you are afforded. After having my 10 teeth removed under sedation, and yes, I'm a terrified dental patient, but that was wonderful. Really, you're reassured when you go in. The procedure took place, and really just towards the end of the procedure, I can remember the doctors in the room with me. A slight bit of extra local was put in for comfort for me when I left, and I went back to my hotel room, and Rajandental sent a nurse with me as well who stayed overnight, as that was a requirement for me, as my sister couldn't have stayed. So that was a safety issue regarding a support person. So because my support person was taken away, Rajandental provided that. Yeah, I cannot fault the service in any way. I have been like a 5-year-old child over here, needing help with tuk-tuks and transport and everything. I'm afraid my husband handles all of those things. So for me, I was quite useless on my own, and Rajandental made sure everything went well for me. Anyway, so I have the full denture up the top, and on the bottom I have 4 all-on-4, which is the 4 implants with 12 teeth. There is mild discomfort, but can I tell you, when the all-on-4 went in, it actually feels secure and comfortable. And I've had this is my second, not even 24 hours, with the implants in and a denture in. And I think I'm talking very well for someone who's not had this in their mouth before yesterday. The care to which they took to measure this for your bite, the shape of your mouth, I was very impressed. It's a major process of making sure your bite is correct. I naturally have an overbite. All that was ascertained, and the bite's correct, the comfort is correct. I was quite surprised that you would have these put in today and walk out and have them fit very comfortably. So I can only really recommend Rajandental. I'm not sure what else I would like to mention at the moment. I'm just thinking about that. What else could I tell you? If you could ask me a question, I could answer it. But all I can say is if you are considering the all-on-4 denture, teeth removal, these people are absolutely professional, caring. Yeah, very happy.